Hello, welcome to mini story for Suresh. Let's get started. It was 5 o'clock, and Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. When the Alan riding the motorcycle, it's 5 o'clock, and Alan riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. At 5 o'clock, was riding his motorcycle. Didn't uh, Alan is not riding his car. Alan is riding his motorcycle. Where is Alan going his motorcycle? Uh, Alan is riding his motorcycle in the San Francisco. In San Francisco, Alan is riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. It's 5 o'clock. He's riding at 5 o'clock. Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. He was he was riding down the Venice Street and come to a stoplight. Come to a stoplight. Alan is riding down the Venice Street. He was riding on a motorcycle. He was riding on a motorcycle. No, he wasn't riding down on the Market Street. No, he wasn't riding the Monroe Street. No, he wasn't on Monroe Street. He was very he was riding down on Venice Street. When it's 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock. He was riding down Venice Street. Venice Street. Who was riding down on Venice Street at 5 o'clock? Alan. Alan was riding down Venice Street at 5 o'clock. He was on his motorcycle and he came to the stoplight. No, Alan didn't come to a cold light. Cold light. He came to a stoplight. She came to a stoplight. He will never say cold light. He only say stoplight. Alan came to a stoplight. He was on his motorcycle when he came to a stoplight. Where was stoplight? On the Venice Street. On Venice Street. Stoplight was on Venice Street. Was a stoplight. In Embarcadero Street was a stoplight on Venice Street. Venice, of course. Venice was stoplight. Venice Street. Who was at the stoplight? Alan was at the stoplight. Which city was Alan in? In San Francisco. Alan was in San Francisco. Where is Venice? Venice is in San Francisco. Of course. Venice is in San Francisco. Venice Street is in New York. It's in San Francisco. Where were Alan riding? He was riding on Venice Street in San Francisco, and he came to a stoplight. A red Ferrari pulled up next to him. Did the red Ferrari pull up behind him? No, the red Ferrari pulled up next to him. The car next to him. What? Pull up. A red Ferrari pulls up next to Alan. Did Alan pull up next to a red Ferrari? No. Yes. Now Alan just pull up next to a red Ferrari. A red Ferrari pulls up next to him. Where did the red Ferrari pull up next to Alan? At a stoplight on Venice Street. A stoplight on Venice Street. A red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. Was Alan in a red Ferrari? Alan was a red Ferrari. He was on a motorcycle. Alan on a motorcycle. What is the red Ferrari do? The red Ferrari pulls up next to Alan. The red Ferrari pulls up to Alan. The driver was wearing dark sunglasses. So Alan was wearing dark sunglasses. No. Alan wasn't wearing dark sunglasses. The driver of the red Ferrari. The driver of the Ferrari was wearing dark sunglasses, not Alan. The driver looked over at Alan. Did the driver look behind Alan? No. The driver he looked over. He looks over at Alan. The driver looked at the Ferrari. Look over at Alan. Did Alan look over at driver? No, the driver looked over at Alan. Alan also looked over the driver. The driver was Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, who had been driver. Alan looked over at driver and realized the driver was Tom Cruise. Who was driver of the Ferrari? Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was the driver of the red Ferrari. Who was the motorcycle driver? Alan was the motorcycle rider, and Tom Cruise was the driver of the Ferrari. Who looked over at Alan? Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise looked over at Alan. Tom Cruise wearing sunglasses, dark sunglasses. Tom Cruise, dark sunglasses. Was Alan wearing dark sunglasses? No, Alan. He wasn't. Alan wasn't wearing sunglasses. And looked over at Alan. Tom sneered at Alan. Oh no. This time smell. No, he didn't. He sneered at Alan, who was Tom friendly and nice. No, Tom was friendly and nice. He sneered at Alan. Did Alan sneer at Tom Cruise, or does Tom Cruise sneer at Alan? Tom Cruise sneer at Alan. After his sneer, what did Tom Cruise say? He said, "When the light turns green, let's race." After his sneer at Alan, Tom Cruise said, "When the light turns green, let's race." This song on the race. Yes. God. He had a Ferrari. He wanted to race. Alan said, "All right, you're on." The Aaron is green. Stone. Yes, he agreed. He said, "You're on. You're on." The Tom said, "No." The Alan said, "You're on. You're on." Alan said, "You're on." Alan agreed to race. Who said, "You're on"? Alan. Alan said, "You're on." What did Alan agree to do? To race. Alan agreed to race Tom. He said, "You're on." Tom says, "I'm gonna smoke you, sucker." No. Yes. He said, I gonna smoke you. I gonna beat you. His Tom said he was when I gonna smoke you. Who was Tom gonna smoke? Alan. Tom was gonna smoke. And who's Tom gonna smoke? Tom gonna smoke Alan. Was Tom gonna smoke Alan at football? No. Tom he wasn't gonna smoke Alan at football. He was gonna smoke Alan at the race. In the race. In the race. He was gonna smoke Alan in the race. In the race. It was Tom nice or polite? No. It wasn't nice or polite. He says soccer. He's called Alan soccer. Is Kaka is not polite word? No, soccer isn't a polite word. It's not. He thought I'm gonna smoke you soccer. Alan said, you wish I'm gonna beat you and your sorry ass car. Yeah, no. He did not have a nice car. He has a sorry ass car. What kind of car? The Tom had a sorry ass car. Low quality car, bad car, cheap car. The Ferrari. Yes. It's a sorry ass car. Did Alan like Tom car? No, Alan didn't like Tom car. It was a sorry ass car. Who has a sorry ass car? Tom Cruise has sought a sorry ass car. No, Alan hadn't. Had a great motorcycle, but Tom had a sorry ass car. Alan and Tom waited up the line. The engine, they raised the engine. Who revved the engine? The engine. Who revved the engine? Alan and Tom revved the engine. No, they revved your engine. Of course not. They revved the engine. What is the rev? The engine. They rev the engine. Tom and Alan rev the engine. Suddenly, the light turned green. Alan and Tom take off. They room now fast. No. Alan and Tom start quickly. They take off. They took off quickly, very fast. Alan and Tom took off. What did Alan take out on on his motorcycle? Alan took off on his motorcycle. Tom took up in his car, his dress Ferrari. It has his red Ferrari. Ferrari. Did they stop? Or did they did quickly? Alo. Cứ tìm một quán nào đi rồi đọc địa chỉ ra tôi đến nghe. Ok. Thế bây giờ làm sao? Thì bây giờ cứ tìm một quán nước gì đấy hoặc là quán Coco gì đấy, cứ vào đây rồi tao sẽ đến. Thế tí nữa nhớ khi nào vào thì phải gọi nhá.